Not all agents come equal in Valorant. Each one has its own unique set of abilities that can drastically change the way you approach the game. You have all these different roles in the game, but even within these roles, you have agents that offer a variety of playstyles. You've probably asked yourself before, at some point, which agents are the best for you to carry games with. Maybe you've been playing poorly on an agent, or perhaps you've been finding it frustrating to have to rely on your teammates that, well, haven't been very reliable. If so, you've come to the right place. Here are the 5 best agents you should use to carry your games in the latest patch. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. But before we get into it, this video is just a glimpse of what we can offer you. If you want a full detailed guide on how to improve in Valorant, you want to check out our website over at SkillCapped. But more on that at the end of the video. And first up, we have one of the best carrying agents in Valorant, which is Reyna. What makes Reyna such a good agent to carry with is her ability to take multiple duels per round and have a good chance of actually winning all of them. She has 2 Leers to blind enemies before she peeks, thus making them easy kills. Enemies have to either tank the Leer and get killed when you peek, or they have to flick over to the Leer and mess up their crosshair placement. To mess with the enemy's aim, make sure you aim your Leer nice and high so the enemy has to aim high to shoot it down. And you can also point your Leer low towards the ground so the enemy has to point their crosshair low towards the toes. Both positions for the Leer will deter the enemy's crosshair from your head, which gives you the advantage if you peek after using the ability. The big selling point for Reyna though is her signature ability, which allows her to consume soul orbs to heal up or dismiss out of an area. If you win a duel or assist in a duel and you lose HP, you just have to consume an orb to heal 100 health, and most of the time this will take you to nearly full health, so you'll be ready to take on another duel. Now you can purchase 2 of these, meaning you can basically take 3 individual duels at full HP. This dueling power is what makes Reyna so scary as a solo carry agent. If your aim is on point, you can wipe out over half the enemy's team yourself. Even if the enemy team tries to buddy up and take you on, you've got the ability to use Dismiss as well to escape to safety after getting the initial picks. And Dismiss also allows Reyna to have the option of using the Operator. Get a quick snipe kill and you can dismiss out to safety if needed. Do be careful about using Reyna's heal though. Devour leaves a trail that'll reveal your location, and this means players will be able to track you down even through smokes to trade their fallen brethren. If you do need to heal and don't want to get spammed through, make sure to stay moving. Don't just sit in place like a sitting duck or you'll be an easy target to shoot. And another note to be wary of is Reyna's ultimate does make an animation that can be seen through walls. When activating Empress, try not to hug a wall too closely or your location will be revealed and you will get shot and spammed through. And lastly, Reyna is really only a good solo carry agent if you're very confident in your aim and fragging ability. Reyna shines when she can win her duels consistently. If you aren't able to win duels, you won't be able to heal up or dismiss out of a fight. You'd just be dead and waiting for the next round. So if fragging isn't your strong point, you'll probably want to try another agent. Another agent such as Sova. With the recent nerfs to pretty much every other agent, especially Fade, Sova's back on the menu. While he was once the best initiator in the game, he's fallen out of favor a little bit over time. And that being said, he's always still been playable, and even excelled on some maps where other initiators weren't favored. With Fade's Prowlers losing a large chunk of health, making them only able to take 2 shots from a Vandal now, Sova's place in the meta is gonna creep back up in a little bit. Not to mention, a well-played Sova can provide so much value to his team. His recon dart allows players to pick up so many free kills, it's not even fair. And along with that, his ultimate can also provide free kills. Oh, what's that? His shock dart also provides free kills too? Sova's just a killing machine, easily one of the best agents in the game this patch, and we highly recommend picking him back up if you haven't been playing him recently. Moving on, we have the best controller for carrying games, which is Omen. Out of all the controllers, Omen has the greatest outplay potential. He's the only controller with a blind, which gives him the ability to make his own individual plays. No team behind you? No problem. I'll just take care of it myself. Paranoia out and frag out. Easy peasy. Omen's teleport also gives him the ability to play various off angles to catch the enemy off guard. And again, if raw aim isn't your strong suit, a positional advantage will increase your odds of winning duels. You can also utilize Omen's teleport to get out of a bad situation, but if you want to be fancy, you can also use it to outsmart your enemy. If your position is found out, you can teleport out to safety, which is what most people would do, or you think would do. At higher elos, this can be super predictable if you teleport this way every round. A way to outbrain the enemy is to teleport in the same position instead. The enemy will think you teleported away, when in reality, you never moved an inch, and they'll end up looking the wrong way and just looking like a fool. Omen's Paranoia and Shrouded Step give a ton of outplay potential compared to other controllers in the game. When combined together, you can also make some pretty big plays to outwit your enemies. While they're blinded with Paranoia, you can teleport to a new unexpected location and wipe them out. When you're trying to carry a game on your own, having these plays available in your toolbox is key to ensure you don't have to fully rely on your team to win rounds. Controllers tend to be the least picked agents, which means you may need to fill this role frequently when solo carrying. And as such, practicing these Omen plays will be the key to carrying games with this role. Alright, going back to duelists, we can't make a list of best solo carry agents without mentioning Jett. Jett is one of the most versatile agents in the game. Her maneuverability is insane, giving her a ton of outplay options, along with her ability to help her team save economy to provide more rifle rounds. Let's start off with her dash, which is one of her most notable abilities. Similar to Chamber, Jett's dash gives her the ability to go for aggressive pushes and plays without the added dangers associated with them. Go for the push, hit some shots, and dash out to safety. Jett's dash is what makes her so dangerous when an operator's in her hands. You basically get a free shot and peek every single round, risk-free. Again, if sniping's your thing, Jett's an excellent choice to carry with. Now, into Updraft. Like Omen and Chamber, Updraft lets you get into some crazy angles that the enemy's not going to expect. The positional advantage will make it much easier for you to win duels. Now, add on Jett's ultimate, and the team's not going to have a good time. Add a dash, updraft, or both to throw the enemy's aim off guard as you slap them with daggers. There are a few things as tilting as Jett with knives, dash updrafting on top of you. Not much you can do around that. Jett's mobility does help her win duels and carry games, but it also helps create space around the map. Her ability to dash into enemy lines while hiding under her smokes, it makes her a hard target to hit. And this dash also forces enemies to have to pick between directing their attention over to Jett or towards the rest of the team that's coming in from the back. This division makes it much easier to distort the enemy and then eliminate them. If you like confusing the enemy with unbelievable movement, Jett's going to be the agent of choice that you want to carry with. Alright, last, but definitely not least, we have to mention KO in our 5 best solo carry agents. While being an initiator, KO has plenty of tricks in his arsenal that help him frag out and carry his team. Most notably, KO has a flash that has 2 different features. You can be basic and left click to throw it far and help your teammates get kills, or you can right click to toss the flash close to you. Try to toss the flash so it just barely lands in enemy lines at the last second. This is called a pop flash. Enemies won't have as much time to react, meaning they get blinded and you can push in yourself for some quick frags. This pop flash ability is what makes KO shine as a solo carry agent. You have 2 flashes, giving you 2 chances to snag easy kills if the enemy's in the wrong place at the wrong time. And to assist with predicting where the enemies might be, you can start off by throwing 0 point at a certain area that you suspect they may be. If it hits a target, you can get ready to set up a pop flash, send it out, and push out and take out that blinded player. KO's ultimate is also incredibly useful for helping you win duels against enemies. The fact that his ability takes away the enemy's ability, it's massive. They won't be able to throw anything at you, while you can still dish out flashes and mollies to get them out of position for a quick couple of frags. With how self-sufficient KO is with fragging through his flashes, along with how supplementary his other abilities are to help get kills, he's a solid pick for carrying games, if you're more into the initiator role. And that's all we have for today's video. We hope this guide made it a little easier for you to find the right agent that you need to carry your games and hit that rank you've always wanted. And as always, we here at SkillCapped want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.